Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss on AWS account creation and how to use that root user and IAM user, how to configure that, what is the use of that, right? And how to log in to the AWS console after the creating the account, and it is a free of service or not. If it is free, then right, how many days, for how many days it is free, or a month or a year. So we will know that in this session. Now let's go to Google and type AWS and enter. So now you can see amazon.com, the first link which we have to click on that. After clicking here, we will get redirected to that main page of the Amazon Web Service. Here we can see that complete sign up or sign in or create a free account. So if you don't have the account, then click on the create a free account, and if you have the existing account, then you can complete your sign up or sign in, right? So let's click create a free account because we are going to create the account first time. So click on this. Now it will redirect us to the sign up for the AWS, where we have to enter our that email address and the account username, right? So right, so let me enter that. Ek test. You can change that this account name later. Okay, so now we have to verify this email address. So now you supposed to receive that verification code on this email, right? So let's see. Yeah, we have received it. This is the verification code. Now enter it and verify it. Yes, so now it is got verified. Now it's asking to enter the password, right? So this is the password, right? And the password we can give, which we can remember it. So in that way we have to give the password. Now continue the steps 1 of 5, right? Now it's asking to that it will ask some details, so you can give. So how do you plan to use the AWS, business or personal? So based on that you have to select it. So we are going to use the for personal, so click this radio button for personal, give the full name, so it will verify your account and everything in that way. So full name is like I'm just giving the channel name, and you can select your the country code based on that. So it will get it and give your mobile number, right? And select the region. Based on that it will filter, and the address you have. So many things we have to enter in the continue the so there is a 5 steps you have to continue. Okay, and in the last step it will ask the card details, but the card details just for the verification purpose, that that AWS team is trying to verify that that user is genuine user or not, right? So in that cases they will deduct the money. Just I think they will charge the 2 rupees, but later point they will revert that same amount to your account after the verification, so they will not charge anything. Okay, so this is the way and the process of like creating the account, right? And now, so I shown you that how we will create that this right root user. Now we will discuss about that how we can create that IAM user, right? So let's go to that. I have already one existing account. Okay, so I will be login with that and I will show you that how we can create it. IAM user. IAM means identity and access management. which provides an extra layer of security to access AWS resources. With the help of IAM, we can control the user, right? The user is authenticated or sign in or not, have the permission to use the resources, what are the resources that user can access, what are the permission he have. So those are kind of things can be controlled by the IAM, identity and access management. Using identity and access management, we can also use it to control the center level to manage all the resources and apply to the other user as well. We will see how to create the IAM user and apply the permission. See that how we can create the IAM user and provide that permission and the access of that user. So this is my existing account where I have login, right? And this is the console home. After the login, we can see this is that console log home, where we can see the recently visited services, what are the services we have visited, and other stuffs as well: building solutions, cost and usage, explore AWS, security, application, trusted advisor, recent AWS blogs, and latest announcements on that AWS. Now so we have to focus on the IAM now, right? We are talking on the IAM. So what is the IAM, and already which we have discussed. So let's see that how we can create the IAM user. So let's go in search bar and type IAM. If you will type it, you can see the IAM, manage access to AWS resources, IAM identity center, resource access management. We will click on the IAM. This is the our requirement. So click on the IAM, and we'll see that if it is the already existing user, then we can see that. If it is not, we will not have any users. So you can see we have already one users, existing IAM users, and there is a roles assigned by that total assigned roles, right? So after coming to here, we can see in the left side pane dashboard there is access management. Under the access management, we have the users. So we'll click the users. You can see already I have one user, so S3 access, right? Now I will show you how to create the user. So go to the create user button and give the username. You have to follow the uh, rules, like what are the criteria to creating the users, like valid characters and hyphens which are supported. So I'm just going to create that test user. Let's give test IAM user. Okay, I'm creating the IAM user, so just give it status and click next. Now we have that add user to groups. So I am not going to add any groups, that user to any groups. Copy permission is asked. If you select, it means that copy all the group membership attached to manage policy and inline policy from an existing user. Means that if you have already existing permissions and we want to just attach the same permission here, then we can select the second option. If it is we don't have, we want that gives separator other permission, then click on the attach policy directly. So if we'll click on this, then we can see the permissions policies, right? And here we also have that filter type, AWS manage or AWS job functions, which kind of that permission you want. So we can filter here. There's too many permissions, so we have to filter and we have to assign to that user which permission we want, right? We can see we have that administrator access and access analyze service roles, administrator, Alexa. So there is too many permissions, right? So we have to select which one we want. I'm going to just give one S3 permission. Let's see what are the permissions we have. So imagine S3 full access, imagine S3 object lambda execution, right? If you'll expand it, you will see that these are the policy which is defined. So what are the policy? They have the three actions: effect is allowed, and create log group, create log stream, and put log event, right? And write get object resources, right? And resources, that means it to any resources it can have the access. Okay, so I'm just want to imagine S3 full access. I want to assign this, so let's click on this. Sorry, I have to assign it, right? Yeah, so we have to just click on this. I'm going to assign this and click on the next, right? So you can see Amazon S3 full access, type AWS manage. This is managed by AWS, it is not created by us. Yes, right? Now create user, click create users, so it will create the user. Now earlier we had only one user S3 access. Now I created one more IAM user, test IAM user, and this user I assign some policy and the permission on the like which resources, what are the resources he can access that, right? So you can see that ERN number, and we have disabled the console access, so he cannot log into the console. Okay, right, we cannot interact with the console. So if you want to change anything, let's go to the test IAM user, and we can also here see the details of the user, summary of the user, console access is disabled. And if you want to enable it, then we can go to the security credential and click on the enable console access. Now we can see the access level, console access enable or disable. So as we have seen that it is disabled. So if you want to enable, we can click on enable, and the password, we have to set the password, so auto generated password or the custom password. If you want auto generated, then apply it, and so it will generate that, and then you can log into the console by using this password and this username, right? But I don't want now, so I'm closing this, and I will disable this one, right? So it's saying that it is enabled, so let's go, and I'm going to disable it. Now I disable, I don't want to give that console access for this as of now, but I was showing that if you have to give that console access, then how to enable that. Let's go to the permission. We can see the permission which we have given. This is the any, it's sent to any group. No, it's not, there is no group, right? And access advisory, that is nothing. Access advice, so the services that this user can access, right? So we don't have, and this user have that access to that this one, Amazon S3 full access, means that not access the tracking period. So users have, these are the access, and so this is the way to do that, right? If you want to delete the user, we can simply go and delete this, right? So now I think we have clear on that, how to create the users, IAM users, how to create that root user, and how to enable the console. These are the things we have learned, and how to assign the permissions, right? So let's go to dashboard. Okay, so I'm closing this one. Let's close this, and we'll go to users dashboard. Let's go to the dashboard. So now we can see there is a two users. Just now we had created one user, right? So this is the users which I have, right? So thanks for watching. We'll discuss more about how to use these users in that next upcoming video.